Satnam, I'm Yogigems. I'm a Kundalini yoga teacher. This Kundalini yoga kriya is known as Sahibi Kriya, or master your domain. And what it teaches us is that we can be the most flexible yogi in the universe, but without strength, that flexibility will not serve us in the best way that it can. Sahibi Kriya is a very strengthening Kundalini yoga kriya. It has a lot of core building, and some of us might shy away from that. But don't, because when we have a strong core, when we build this strength in our body, we become very strong in our boundaries. And therein lies the secret of master your domain. You're becoming very boundaried, very centered, very strong in your truth. And you're able to stay in that strength. You're not shaken by anything that life throws at you. Let's bring our palms together, give them a good vigorous rub, and bring your prayer mudra into the heart center. Deep inhale to stretch tall through the spine. Keeping that length as you exhale, relax and release the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale to lift through the heart. And exhale to draw the chin in towards the neck. Let's take a deep inhale to tune in with our mantras. If you're new to the mantras, just listen in for now. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Deep inhale. And hold that breath as you invite your higher self to guide you through this Kundalini yoga practice, keeping you safe from injury and keeping the space that you're practicing in clear, safe and protected. Exhaling, relaxing the hands down to the knees in Gyan Mudra, index fingers touching thumbs, just allowing those mantras to settle in the body and mind, bringing you into presence for your Kundalini yoga. Good. Before we get started in Sahibi Kriya, we're going to just take a little warm up through the spine. So with a spinal flex, we inhale forward, exhale back. Take your own pace, take it nice and slow if that's how you're feeling it today, or speed it up if you're feeling a little more energetic. It's up to you. The eyes closed, rolled up and into the third eye point in the center of the brow. And the navel pulling in towards the spine, just to start that gentle activation through the core, which we're going to be working on building in today's Kundalini Yoga Kriya. Moving deep, breathing deep. Coming into the center with a deep inhale. Hold that breath in as you squeeze Mulban. So you're squeezing anus and sex organs, pulling the navel in and feeling, sensing, imagining that energy rising up from tailbone to crown of head. Hold it, squeeze, lift, stretch. Exhale, relax and release the hands to the knees in Gyan Mudra. And just settle into this state of presence, of witnessing. And we'll maintain this state of presence as we move through our Kundalini Yoga Kriya, Sahibi Kriya. So let's begin by coming flat to the back. So we'll tuck our hands underneath the buttocks with the palms facing down to protect the lower back. We've got our legs together, our feet flexed. We're making an O-shaped mouth, and it's a breath of fire through our O-shaped mouth. And we continue this breath of fire as we start to raise and lower two legs with the feet flexed. If that's too much, bend the knees as much as you need. Keep the eyes closed, locked into the third eye point. And keep the lower back pushing down into the earth, keeping that contact between the lower back and the earth. If you're feeling your lower back taking strain, remember you can always bend your knees as much as you need to keep that contact with the lower back and the earth. If you're taking this Sahibi Kriya for a 40-day journey, you'll develop strength as you go, and it will be much easier to maintain this double leg lift. We're working deep into the lower three chakras here, finding a really lovely alignment with Muladhara, Svadhisthana, Manipura. Inhale up. Hold that breath in, squeeze Mulband, and exhale. Relax and release down. Release your hands, release your legs. Let yourself be for a moment. Feel that energy circulating through the lower abdomen, perhaps through the hip flexors. Bringing fresh blood to the extremities. Inhale deep. Exhale fully. Good. Again, we'll bring our hands underneath our buttocks with the palms facing down. We've got our toes flexed again. This time with that same breath, we're going to do alternate leg lifts. Remember, you can always bend your knee if it feels a little bit too much to have a straight leg. Settle into a good steady rhythm with this movement. Alternate leg lifts are great for balancing the pelvis, bringing a really lovely grounding balance to the base of the spine. Again, we're working on balancing, aligning, and strengthening the lower three chakras. Inhale through the nose, one leg up. Hold that breath in as you squeeze Mulband, consolidate, squeeze it, hold, lift. Exhale down, inhale, opposite leg up. Hold it, squeeze, lift. Exhale, relax and release. Release the legs, release the arms. And let yourself relax here, circulating that energy. Just be here now with all the sensations. Inhale deep. Exhale fully. Good. Knees into chest, wrapping arms around knees. Give yourself a little hug and a rock from side to side. And then tuck hands into creases behind knees, rock forwards and back, up and down along the spine until you come all the way up, and will come all the way over onto all fours. Now you're resting your wrists directly underneath the shoulders. You're resting your knees directly underneath the hips. We're going to drop the belly down as we lift that right leg, alternate legs up and out behind us as we continue with that O-shaped breath of fire. Good. Keep the hips parallel to the floor. Keep the belly drawing down to the floor so you're maintaining your cow pose. The head lifts, the eyes roll up and into the third eye point. And there's a pull through the navel to keep this lovely sense of strength building at the core. Feel your strength, feel your power and your victory. Good. Now we're going to bring the arms into the movement. So opposite arm, opposite leg comes up and down. Find your balance. Find the balance in your body, the balance in your mind, the balance in the left and right hemispheres of the brain. Keep it steady, keep those hips parallel with the floor. As you stride towards your victory. Inhale, one side up, opposite arm, opposite leg, hold it. Exhale down. Inhale, other side. Hold, squeeze. Exhale down. Sit back on the heels. Bring the knees wide apart and bring your forehead to the floor in baby pose. Arms alongside the body, or if the forehead doesn't comfortably reach the earth, stack the fists, rest the forehead on the fists. And we're breathing here deep into the belly. Feel that lovely swell through the navel, lovely swell through the sacrum with each inhale. Settling these energies. This is a very detoxifying kriya, so really be sure to drink a lot of water after you've finished. Inhale deep. Exhale fully. Hands coming underneath the shoulders now, bringing yourself all the way up. And we're going to do our frog pose, 26 of them. So we've got our heels together, toes on the floor, fingertips to the earth. This helps to stimulate the brain. And we're going to inhale, straighten the legs, exhale, bring them down. Be careful of the knees, do a half frog if you need to, and we're going to be moving fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Straighten up. And exhale, come all the way back down to come sitting in your comfortable, easy pose. Hands in Gyan Mudra on the knees. Stay present, feel the heartbeat, sending this lovely oxygenated blood through every part of you, nourishing you from the inside out. Good. Take a deep inhale and exhale fully. Take another slow, deep inhale just to slow the heart. And exhale. Good. Now we're going to strengthen the auric field. So we've got our arms straight out. We're going to inhale them up and exhale them back down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Nice and steady with the breath, eyes locked into third eye. Bringing a lovely balance and strength through the arc line or the halo and out into the auric field. Keep those arms straight if you can. The fingers pressed together, the hands are active. And remember, if anything is inaccessible in our Kundalini yoga practice, imagination is great. Intention is everything. So we can just sit here and we can imagine ourselves doing it with a powerful corresponding breath. Inhale up. Hold that breath, squeeze more bun, reaching up, 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 up through the arms. Hold it, squeeze, lift. Exhale, relax and release down. And we'll become conscious of the physical body sitting here on the earth with all of its sensations. Perhaps you can feel the heartbeat. Perhaps you can feel the touch of fabric on skin. Perhaps you can feel those places where the backs of the hands touch the legs, or the sides of the feet touch the earth, the buttocks touch the earth. Aware of all of those sensations that lead us into an experience of this physical body sitting here on the earth. Breathing long, slow and deep. Good. Take a deep inhale and exhale fully. And we're going to come all the way down to lying on our back for our Shavasana. It's a slight variation of a normal Shavasana, this one, in that we can choose to have our legs crossed in easy pose and we rest ourselves back. We rest the hands on the heart with the fingers crossed over one another. If you need some support underneath the knees, please do so. And if this feels really too strong for the hips, it's too opening for the hips, it feels very uncomfortable, you can just extend your legs and cross whichever ankle over the other, nice and easy. And we rest here, breathing slow and deep. Perhaps you can feel the heart. And we're feeling our way into the weight of the body, the physical presence of the body lying here on the earth. Feeling into any sensations. Perhaps you can connect to the weight of the physical body. And perhaps you can, with the breath, surrender into that weight. So with each exhale, we become a little heavier on the earth. We give ourselves permission to be here now. And we'll rest here in stillness, in silence for another minute. And I will lead us out on the other side. Adjust your position as you need. Gently wriggling the fingers, wriggling the toes. If you've got your legs still crossed in an easy pose, extend them out. Rotating wrists and ankles now, first in one direction, then in the other direction, turning the head from left to right, stretching out the neck. Take a deep inhale to stretch the arms up above the head, pointing and flexing the feet. Exhale, bring the arms back down. Inhale, knees into chest, wrap the arms around knees. Give yourself a little hug and a rock from side to side. Then bring palms of hands together, soles of feet together. Give them a good vigorous rub. Tucking hands into creases behind knees, rocking forwards and back, up and down along the spine a few times until you come all the way up to sitting in your comfortable, easy pose. And let's bring our palms together in Pramudra at the heart center. And we'll close this practice with Sat Nam, truth is my name. Deep inhale to chant. Sat Nam. Bowing chin to chest, offering gratitude to body, mind, and breath for bringing you to this Kundalini Yoga. Sending that gratitude out into your life as far as it will go. And coming back into the room whenever you feel ready. Sat Nam. I hope you enjoyed this Kundalini Yoga Kriya, Sahibi Kriya, to master your domain, to become super strong, to create really healthy, strong boundaries. If you did enjoy it, please do give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, do subscribe. And thank you always to those who support me on Ko-fi, through Patreon, and through the YouTube Super Thanks. So much gratitude to you, and lots of love to each and every one of you. Sat Nam.